Good morning guys. We're back at it again. Just smoking this house right now. So we got the soffit, we got that fascia done, which you would have seen in the last video. And now we're working on the roof. Once we get the roof on, since we have the windows in, we're pretty well watertight except for the mechanical room, and then that's what we're working on next. But here's the ramp idea that I came up with to get these panels up on the roof. So we just got some 2x4s that I string together. Use a stake at the bottom to hold it into place, and just use some ropes to pull it right up there. And that's what we're going to be doing with it, and let's see how she goes.
Ooh, baby guys. Ooh, baby. Here we go with the roof. This was actually one of the more enjoyable projects that I've done in the house. Everything just went smooth, and all the ideas and plans that I had all worked, and that's always fantastic. So a big thanks to Jeff and Eric from Mastercraft Metals for helping me with all the different details, with the soffit, the fascia, all that kind of jazz, and everything went up nice and smooth, and I really appreciate it. Same company that I use for the tiny house as well for the roof. So you're wondering how these roof panels are formed. They actually just bring their machine right on site, and we just form all the panels right here, and just boom, just like that. Because some of these panels, they were over 40 feet long, so trying to transport something like that on a trailer, not the easiest. So it's just easier to do it right on site. So Bill and I had a great time up on the roof, sweating up there and getting this roof done. And we took a lot of extra precautions and care. So if it was getting hot out, we just quit for the day, because if we're getting dehydrated and a little bit dizzy working on a roof like this, not the safest thing. So we tried to work right in the morning and get as much done before it got too hot out. Because when you're working on a steel roof like this, it gets a little toasty up there. Now, one of the major benefits of a standing seam steel roof is that there are no visible penetrations through the actual roof steel itself. So you'll see in a sec how that kind of goes together. But at the top of the roof, what you do here is you box in these ends. So this is at the top, so it's where the high eave trim is. So if water were to get past that high eave trim, then it'll actually just run up against this kind of box that you form on the top of the panels. So if you focus on Bill here, because our roof is so flat, they want us to add this butyl tape to where our hem and where our overhang is going to go with the roof panels. So once we get that layer of butyl tape down, then we can put all of our clips in. So these clips just hook onto the roof, as you can see, and then Bill comes along with a 3-inch screw and tightens it down right to the sheathing, because we're going through 2 inches of foam as well. And then wherever all those clips are, we put a little bit of roofing caulk on there, and we call it a day. And then when you overlap that next panel, then that's where you see me doing that hem, where I'm just like going crazy kind of down the roof. So we overlap the next panel, and then when I go around with this little crimp tool, that basically locks those two pieces of roof panel together, and they are not coming apart. And with that butyl tape in there, it makes a pretty much a watertight seam. They've tested this stuff out with actually submerging them, and they haven't had any water go through that seam. So you might be wondering to yourself, oh, well, handyman, you got your handy dandy little ramp there. How are you going to finish off the roof? Easy peasy. So we just prepped and got the last 3 panels ready on the ground, hoisted them up onto the roof, just kind of stacked them back, and then just removed our little ramp setup there. So like I mentioned in the last video, all of our roof trim and the fascia trim, it's all black. So when you're actually on the ground, even driving up to our place, the roof, it looks like it's black, but it actually isn't, right? Because a black roof out here in Arizona would not be good. Definitely not energy efficient. So we went with a light gray, but it's really cool just how it all goes together and how clean everything looks. Big fan of these standing seam roofs. So here's some final shots. It just looks money. I love it. I'm very satisfied with it. Clean lines, great colors. Can't go wrong. Awesome, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Catching up on a few videos. Hope you guys are enjoying them. We will talk to you soon. Peace.